Oh yeah. Before shop, before we put on these Tein struts. Welcome back to the channel. My name is my boy Gabe, and this is the Matrix. We put the fog lights on. We use the OEM harness, and if you want to watch that video, it's gonna be linked right here. But today we're putting some Tein coilovers on this thing. Right now it sits like a truck. It's jacked up, but yeah, we're gonna put some coilovers on here, and then give you a before and after. So I'm gonna shoot some video on working on this, and yeah, that's it. Instructions so that you guys don't see me working on this. All you have to do is take these are 12mm nuts. Boom, 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 done. You come down here, there's a sway bar link, vroom, take that out. Then there's a brake line, vroom, take that out. And then there's two more bolts right here. Take out those two bolts and done. This bolt right here is like a 15, the one right here is 14, and the one down here, the bolt is actually a 7/8, and the nut is what was the nut, like 15/16? No, 3/4. So that's it. It's about 6 bolts to do it. We got one side done, so we'll be right back with the rest of it. Here you just take off these two. There's a brake line you take off the sway bar link. Then you go up here and you take out these 3 bolts, and that's the only thing you gotta do to take off the original struts. Okay guys, here we have it already installed. It's like a basic shock setup where you just put the top pat of the strut, or the top mount of the strut, bolt it onto the Tein, and then now we just have to adjust this. He wants about 1 inch of lowering, so we got about 1 inch there. So that should be what he wants. Now all we have to do is tighten this. So you're gonna twist one way and the other one the other way. Okay. I think it'll be better when we tighten it. There we go. Alright, so this is gonna lock this coilover in, and then now we just have to reassemble the rest of this and get on our way. So here we ran into a little issue where the sway bar link is not connecting, and so what we're gonna do is just leave it for now, and then when we do the other side it should come back up, because since the other side is hanging lower, this is hanging low, so when we put the new ones in, it should readjust the sway bar and hopefully fix our issue. What do you think? Let's look at the other side. So this is the side we already put the coilover on. Ooh, that's the stock setup. Put your hand in there. How much is the other gap? That's 2 gas right there, so let's get it. Let's get this done. That's fucked up. They left your shit fucked up, bro.
All fucked up.
Took your wheel and everything. So this is how it looks like disassembled, and then we're gonna assemble another strut and throw it in. Okay, so here we have the thing taken apart, and here's the thing, the sway bar link that we were talking about earlier, that as soon as we disconnect it from the other side, it's a little hard, but all you have to do is just pull it up a little bit and it should come up and go in there. It might be a little jammed, so just give it a little muscle and it should come up. It comes up all the way up here, so we can even lower it like 6 more inches, but that's not what we're doing here. Alright, now here we're just going to jack up this rotor. We're going to make it line up with this, and then just take some hammering and then you'll get it in there. Alright. Little update, so we just did it, and my jack's stuck under there, so we're going to have to figure out a way to move this, but this is the look so far. But yeah, my jack's stuck, so we have to figure that out. Moved on to the back, he just undid the screws right there, undid the screws on this tray, and now he's going to pull it out. What do you have to do next?
Take this out. I think we'll have access to one bolt, but we took these off so that we can pry off this panel to get access to the second bolt. It's just right under here.
Okay. So we're gonna work on removing all of this. Mostly 10 mil bolts. Bottom piece, and then there's 2 bolts that he's trying to do right now. It's that one, and then this front one right here. Same thing on the other side. So yeah, you gotta take out this panel. Other people take off these panels, but we might have to because kid don't know how to use a wrench. Alright, so you take out those 2 bolts under here. You take off the 2 bolts on the bottom, and it falls out. Although there is a bolt that's on the inside that you have to get. It's located right here, and you get it from underneath. It's a 14 mil, and so you take that out, and then the whole strut comes off. So the 2 on top, then 1 on the bottom, and the 1 bolt that holds it into the axle. And there it is once it's out. Okay, so we are assembling the rear mounts. So far we have just the coil, this spacer with the C-clip, and so we have this rubber upper mount right here.
3 pieces.
Yeah, it's like 3 pieces in here, but we are missing this top mount, and we figured we could use this, but I don't have the tool to compress this, and I'm figuring that the rubber isolator is probably bad, so might as well go get a new set. So excited?
Yep.
We gotta make some watch time here. Let's see how the old strut is working. This is the old front strut.
Oh, it's already compressed. It won't go back up. It won't go back up.
Let go. Yeah, exactly. It's not coming back up. Boom. It's just stuck.
Junk.
Definitely junk. Toss it.
Toss it.
Yeet. So we couldn't get this upper mount, so we're gonna experiment with the good old zip tie trick. I am terrified.
You want to use the extension?
It's working. Whew.
Good shot?
That was scary. No, it's good.
Oh, nice. Okay. Just yeah, I do need to get a new one because look, that shit.
No, it's fine.
I mean, it's fine for now. It's corrosion. Oh, okay. It's not deep rust.
No, as long as it's not like bending or nothing. Yeah, it's fine.
Good.
Back one, you put this bushing, this rubber isolator on there. You got a washer. Then you go and buy some new bushings for this. You put this bushing in there, the one that has the bolt on there. So you put that on there. Now what you do is you take your top mount, put it on there, put your new bushing on. Make sure that's seated. Put this on, the washer, and now you put this bolt on. And now you just crank it down with impact, the screw. Boom. You just use an impact and that's it. We're going to use an impact, tighten this down. Then as you guys seen earlier, we are going to pull this up. And then we're going to lock them in with the keys provided by Tein right here. You just twist them in the opposite direction of each other and then they just lock in. So that's what we're working on right now. After we do this, we're going to throw them back in, and it's just a reverse order of how we took it apart, which is just the 3 bolts on the top and the 1 bolt off the axle on the bottom. That's good. Taking a nap because obviously it's dark now. So here we are. Last steps. It's a 19 on the bottom, and then there's 3 bolts on the top. One from the two of them from the inside on top, and one from the bottom. So we're gonna finish this, and then we'll get some after shots. Sound good, Alexis?
Yeah.
All right. Take off these side panels. It was easily accessible from right here, so just take off these bottom trays. That's all that matters. As long as you can get this in there, that's it. I think another video they took these off just for power tool reasons. Here we work by rusty knuckles, so that's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the easy way, because why work more when you could work smarter, right? Mm-hmm. Right?
Holy shit.
What do you think? Pretty low. I wish I had a better light, but we'll get more shots of it tomorrow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah. Lowered life. Jackson. For the shock.
Yeah.
Eat them in real quick. Yeah. What?
It's so low. My seat's all the way down here now.
Dude, hold on, stand up next to it. Let's see. Your face, let me see your face. Holy crap. So, let's go. Let's get a reaction. Let's see how these things work. Alright, first drive. Let's see if we're gonna make these speed bumps real quick.
Feels good. No, you want me to go through the speed bumps? I was gonna avoid them.
I mean, just hit the one side.
Oh, okay, like this?
Yeah, make the one wheel hit, not hit.
Oh, did I hit it? Okay.
Already lowered life. Alright. Oh, yeah, you hit. Okay, so it's not speed bump certified.
Oh, this you're not gonna make it. Can I back up?
Yeah, just back out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is bad. I don't know if you're gonna be able to rock this at all.
No, I just adjust it. That's it. Alright, here goes one. Oh, that was it.
Come on, let's go. Don't get stuck.
Okay.
Alright, well now you know you can't do any speed bumps.
With this height?
Oh, well, yeah, true. These are adjustable coilovers, so you can adjust them, so that's pretty nice.
It's because the front's lowered to like 2 inches.
The back is too.
Oh yeah, because
I did them the same.
Yeah. Dude, I can't even go into like these holes anymore. I gotta avoid them. Even like that here. Oh God. Oh, but it feels nice though.
Yeah, it does feel pretty comfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Go up Avenue Wall.
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah, it is pretty smooth.
Ooh, that brake!
Why? What was
It would just fly forward.
I thought you were gonna bottom out on some gravel on the road.
Real test right here. Oh, what do you think, Alexis?
Dude, it's perfect.
So what's your synopsis on the ride quality of this thing?
I mean, like right there was obviously some shake, but before you would feel the whole body
Yeah,
shake around.
it's definitely doing what the shock absorber is supposed to do, which is absorb the shocks.
Look at that. That was good right there. If not, there would have been like an extra 2-3 wobbles after that.
Yeah. And then we've been ripping this thing out around the curves. Should I rip this curve real quick? Yeah. Cornering's really good. I give these struts, hey, I like them.
Mm-hmm.
They're really comfortable. We do have them set to where it's only an inch up from the bottom, but otherwise, right now at this low setting, it's really comfortable and it rips around corners. So I really like this.
Yeah. It's an inch off the bottom, and I heard that you can't actually slam them to the ground because then they just don't ride good at all.
Yeah.
So right now, even at this inch off the bottom, it's pretty good. It's probably lowered about 2 inches.
Yeah, we're probably, right now it doesn't pass the speed bump test, so we're probably going to have to lift this thing up probably another half inch to an inch higher, but this little trial run's feeling pretty good. We're going to hit the speed bump.
Oh God. Oh yeah, I gotta go on the side.
Life.
Yep, going on the side of them.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
And then let's rip this corner real quick.
Yeah.
It does pivot the body a little bit, not gonna lie.
What do you mean? Roll it?
Pivots it all to the front to just one wheel.
Oh, okay. Right, because open differential.
No, the way the body weight transfers. Let's see how it feels at highway speeds. I mean, it's not really shaking.
No. You still feel it over there? I
No, I don't feel it right now.
Alright guys, we're back. So last time we recorded, this was in December, and now we're in the middle of August of next year, but we finally did add all the coilovers to each side of the car. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a before and after shot of how the stance is, but when we first installed it, we lowered it to an inch off the lowest setting, and based off previous YouTube videos, well, one, I wanted to get it just low just to see how it would look, and it did look nice, but according to previous YouTube videos that I've seen before about the Tein coilovers, is that the lower the suspension, the rougher the ride. So after a while of not being able to go over certain speed bumps and driveways, we decided to lift it up another 3/4 of an inch. And then while we did lift it up another 3/4 of an inch, we also added a progress rear sway bar. So if you come down here, right here. So like the biggest difference is just way thicker than the original one. So it's gonna take all that, instead of transferring through a malleable bar, now we have this really hard bar that's not gonna bend, and instead it's just gonna react to the forces immediately and not transfer all of it over and just take the impact pretty much, right?
Yep.
That's kind of the theory behind it.
Yep. And as you guys saw before, the old suspension was shot. So with this new suspension and the Progress rear sway bar, there is almost zero body roll on this car. Before, if I would take a turn in this car, people's phones are flying everywhere and things are flying around, But now things are way better in the suspension. It feels way tighter, and I'm gonna pull it up to
So
the
would you
street.
say it's night and day compared to the stock suspension?
Yeah, night and day. If you want to get stock, so what's great about the Tein Street Bases Z coilovers is that they are stiffer than stock, but less stiffer than the rest of the aftermarket suspensions that you'll find for the Toyota Matrix or the Toyota Corollas. But I do like the suspension. It feels really nice. I like to drive this thing a little hard, a little fast, so when I take certain corners, it
Nice. Hell yeah.
does the job perfectly. And then over time, added some new brakes to the front, pads, calipers, and rotors to the both sides and the front.
All off of Amazon too, right?
All off Amazon, and went to Walmart and got a full set of all-season tires.
I told you guys, we are the cheapest automotive channel in all of YouTube, so everything's on a budget. Walmart tires, Amazon brakes, Tein suspension. I mean, that was kind of how much was the Tein suspension actually?
You can find them for like $500 or $600, and I just looked for the cheapest price. And as long as it's a verified shop, then just go for one that has the cheapest price. You could probably find them for like $500, $520. If you're lucky, maybe $480. I'm pretty sure you can find some used ones on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. But it's if you want to have adjustable coilovers for your Toyota Matrix or.
And what's awesome too is that you could it's adjustable. These Tein coils are adjustable, so that's amazing. So right now it's, like we said initially, we put a really low setting on it. So when we saw that was an issue, it wasn't like we had to swap out the whole suspension. All we had to do was crank the coilover up, put some more tension on the springs, and it lifts the car up. So we've been thinking about even in the winter time when the snow comes, we get some pretty bad snowstorms. So we're thinking about maybe lifting it an inch or 2 inches. We might even crank it all the way up just to see how it looks.